Podcast Bites.
Okay, welcome to this episode of the Athletic Fitness and Nutrition Podcast. My name is Paul Burgess, and I am very, very pleased today because I have one of the smartest guys that I know back on the show, Dr. Jess Armine.
You know those infomercials where they say, okay, and they build this big, great thing, and all of a sudden, there's the perfect product.
Yeah.
No, we do make suggestions for you, but the basis of it is as simple as, the air that you breathe, the water that you drink. Okay, starting to fix a leaky gut is as simple as making sure you break down your foods by using digestive enzymes. Okay, recreating a mucus layer by using demulcent herbs. Okay, things like slippery elm or chia seed or inulin and so forth. You're providing for the cell wall reproduction itself, which is usually a lipid-based thing. Okay, so sometimes colostrum, sometimes nucleotides, sometimes these things called serum-derived bovine immunoglobulin isolates, sometimes the use of things like butyrate and any other type of lipid that is easily gotten into the cell, okay, and then reestablishing the normal microbiome. We go into a little bit of detail about what the different microbiomes do and what the bugs do, and which way you should lean given the particular symptoms you may have. But basically, if you utilize a multiple lactobacillus and bifidobacteria type, you can do pretty well with that.
Pretty much cover most of the bases, right?
Yeah. But the real trick with this is that every cell has to run its biochemical processes. And the biochemical processes, we tend to look at the genetic SNPs, we tend to look at the genetic pathways and look at those polymorphisms, those innate enzymatic difficulties that you call, MTHFR homozygous or heterozygous or whatever. Okay, but what we forget is this. They were there since you were born. They didn't develop, okay? They were there. So why now? Why at a certain portion of your life is that polymorphic pathway that doesn't work so well, stop working or not work as well? Well, it's a matter of everything else that affects it, and those are, speak English, Jess, I know, cofactors and coenzymes. So if you look at, let's say, the folate pathway, you'll see NADH, NADPH, It's an NAD-dependent pathway, which means you need B3. You don't have enough B3, that pathway is not going to work. No matter how much 5-methylfolate you throw in, the folate pathway won't work. There are factors that, again, we're talking the folate pathway just as one pathway, okay, that slow down enzymatic reactions. Things like dairy antibodies, methotrexate, green tea, grapefruit seed extract, sulfur drugs. Okay, certain things will slow the pathways down. So the real trick with this, what does everybody not have? I can guarantee you not everybody doesn't have their B vitamins and their minerals in an absorbable form. And when you take tests and you look at what's on the test, you're usually looking at a serum value.
Yeah.
So you know what's in the serum, but you don't know what's in the cells.
Yeah.
People look at me and say, look at that B12, it's so high. I'm like, are you taking B12? Oh, no, not really. And it's high? Well, it just means it's not getting into your cells. So what you have to do is make sure that you're getting these vitamins and minerals, which are the cofactors and coenzymes, in a form that is absorbable. Okay, and the hierarchy of absorption goes like this. Either intravenous, which is like ridiculously expensive, liposomal, you've all heard liposomal, so this, liposomal, that. Well, liposomal vitamins get directly into the cells. Okay, they're constructed in a manner that they will go literally through your mucosal cells and go right into the bloodstream and go into the cell. So that's really optimal. Liposomal transdermal, okay, they have transdermal patches that will at least get stuff into your serum, okay, because if your gut's not working, how much are you really absorbing? Okay, the next step down would be liquids, and then powders, then capsules, and the worst thing you could possibly take are tablets.
Yeah.
Okay, between the binders and excipients, you often don't break them down. So if you pay attention to the type of vitamin mineral you're getting, make sure that you're absorbing fats absorbing lipids.
Avocado, motherfucker.